Hey guys, it's Coolluigi again, and today we're going to take a look at Game 3 from the Viking Cup tournament thingamabob that I was casting for you guys. We got Sierra here. This is actually Sierra. And also, if you guys can tell here too, over in the top we got Sjow. So let's just dive right into this. Yeah, you guys may notice that the last video audio was messed up, even though the video looked good. For some reason, it wasn't recording the in-game sound. I think I fixed that, but we'll just kind of have to take a look. I made a bunch of test videos and got frustrated, so I went and ate a bunch of pizza. Now I feel awesome, so I'm going to cast a game quick. So yeah, if you guys recall or watched the other videos that I casted, this is a best of 3, and it's tied 1-1 right now. Sjow won game 1, and Cierra took game 2. So this is Steps of War, obviously. And no, it's not. Jungle Basin? My bad. Sorry. Not obviously. It's Jungle Basin. Yeah, we're going to take a look at this today. Now, in the last couple games, if you guys haven't watched them, Sjow has had a tendency to go Thors. He's really liked to pump out a bunch of Thors. And Cierra has really gone just Zergling, like mass Zergling, and he's added some mutas here. In the last game, he got ultras, I think, but just tons and tons of Zergling. So Zergling and roaches too. So we'll have to see if that trend does continue here. And we are going to have to speed through parts of this game. We got Cierra going 14 hatch and 13 pool. We got to speed through part of that just because it is a little longer than I normally will do. But, you know, it's game 3, so I wanted to hurry up and get this out of here in case any of them were waiting for it. I doubt it. But, hey, you know, you never know. So we got Sjow moving out with his first Marine. Probably just going to take control of the Naga Tower. There we go. And we got Cierra doing sneaky sneakies with his Overlord, setting the relay point to just beyond the reach of Marines in the or behind the middle line and the natural. And yeah, sorry about the last game, guys. I was like, oh, it was Friday and I was on my lunch and wasn't feeling well because I called in sick the day before, but yesterday I went to work and I was like, oh, I was frustrated because I've been fighting with these video settings for so long, and finally got those taken care of. The last game looks better than the rest of them, so I'm just gonna be happy with that for now. We got Sjow doing a little a little reactor factory madness. Gonna do a little Hellion pressure, which this one's already up to 1 kill. Snagged a Zergling at the watchtower. And I did something too that I normally don't do with replays. Sorry, let me open up the production tab. Speed's going down. Layers going down as well. I actually watched this game a couple different times. I watched it from Sjow's perspective. I watched it from Cierra's perspective. And I watched it just in general with watching both of them. And I was trying to determine the point where the player that lost it really kind of tipped the scales and was kind of no turning back from it. And it was pretty hard to find. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it would be more obvious to some, but we'll take a look and we'll see if we can find that here. A couple Hellions getting picked off, getting some Zergling kills. Problem though is you can get 4 Zerglings for 1 Hellion if you're going mineral by mineral. So that one's paid for itself. That hasn't, you know. So, like I said, they do have to get a decent amount of Zergling kills to pay for them. If they pick up, guys, whenever you get a chance, pick off those creep tuners. They cost energy, and it might seem like, oh, you know, that's no big deal. But still, early game for Zerg, they're always. I mean, look how low that's low. That queen's low on energy. This queen's very low on energy. So I mean, if you can pick off a creep tumor, you can definitely slow down the creep spread. If you're a person that struggles late game against Zerg, you know it might help a little bit. You know, slow down their army. They can't do quite as fast counterattacks. So I mean, definitely something to try and do. He could have picked that off easily. We got Baneliness up and Spire right now. Hasn't started the centrifugal hooks. Just getting out some mutas here, saving up some gas. And what do we have going on here? Looks like, okay, yep. Sjow is going for Thors again. So, I know Thors are pretty effective against Zerg. They are super slow, so you do have to be careful about counterattacks. But that's why he's throwing up some of these extra missile turrets to help defend. He's kind of got the missile turrets blind here. He has for the last couple games. I mean, if you look over here, he doesn't know that he's gotten a Spire. He has no idea. So, but he's gotten him blind the last 2 games, and I mean, you know, he's missile turrets and Thors have definitely helped him against the mutas. Couple idle SCVs. No one likes to see that. He's got the Thor back here just to help defend because if the mutas do attack right there, this Thor's gotta go dun dun dun, take forever to walk, move around there, and by the time they're gone, like half the SCVs will be dead. So, Sjow's getting ready to take his third. Probably the smartest place would be to take it out here, obviously along the attack path. You saw Zerg snag this one actually. Zerg can do that because of the creep. They're so fast and they just spread creep along the whole way, and they can just sit back and forth. It's not a big deal. But for Terran, it's much harder for Terran to take this second one, because if they go to defend over here, Zerg just swings, attacks the front, vice versa. So we got some upgrades going on. Weapons level 2 for vehicles, for Sjow. Flyer attack 1, and roach speed is going down. Roach warrens over there. Probably gonna be getting some more roaches out. And if you look at the army size right now, they're almost actually Sjow is ahead. That's something you don't see too often in a Terran versus Zerg. Normally at this stage in the game, you know, Zerg is 50, but well, not 50. Zerg's like 20 ahead, 15 ahead, and I mean that's part of it's probably because Lost Station, they're pretty even on unit losses. I don't know. So with Sjow actually being ahead in army sides, that's huge because normally you don't see that. He's going to have to do a bunch of damage with these mutas, and losing a bunch right there. That's not good. That is not good at all. And the thing, too, is, Zerg's kind of getting stuck on these Tier 1 units. I think that's his biggest problem right now, because he's got some Zerglings, a few Roaches, a few Banelings, a few mutas, but against, 8 Thors that Sjow's got. He's got more sitting back here. And he's attacking a planetary fortress head on with all that. That's not going to end well at all. That attack was not a smart one. They couldn't get a nice surround. And when you don't pick off a Thor, this is all Terran has to do. Sjow just sends a couple SCVs over, repairs them all, and oh hey, what do you know? You lost half your fucking army, but, Terran doesn't even notice. They just have a bunch of kills. So, trying to break down the back rocks. Sjow actually with great reaction time, sending some Thors over there and some siege tanks. Gonna siege up over here, take off a few of the roaches, and make Zerg have to go away. Zerg getting some creep up there for one of those counterattacks. Now, Sjow did just find out about this base. He just now scouted it. And he's getting his 4th up, ready to take another command center here. More roaches getting thrown away, picking off 1 Thor. Losing 8 roaches. I don't know. Probably not the best trade. And, at this point, Sjow, Cierra was sitting on a little bit of money. was up to 1,000k or like a thousand each. Let's look up the army tab again. See, they're still even. All that and Zerg's, Zerg's supposed to be doing those 300 food pushes because that's how they win games, and he's hanging even. And this just not. That's don't do that when you're gonna attack a bunch of Thors with roaches. You want to be able to surround them. I mean, I know he doesn't want this to go up because that's just gonna turn into planetary, but don't charge all your roaches in like 2x2 files just to get wasted away. Didn't like that. Not saying that I'd do much better, but didn't like it. He needs to get a queen up here right now. Keep his minerals down. Nope, he's gonna push over here. Yep, Sjow is going to go up here and take out this expansion probably. Burberry isn't through. We can kind of tell that this is basically almost over. Trying to do a Baneling drop on Thors doesn't work so well, and we call it a good game. So yeah, hope you guys like it. I'm going to end it right away because I'm probably almost out of time, but you guys take it easy and have a good one.